Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis. We're gonna talk about the Sacramento Kings winning versus the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans fall to 5-21. Sacramento improved to 500, 13-13. They won this game 111-109. Poor execution by the New Orleans Pelicans down in those last couple of seconds. Didn't get the foul quick enough, and on top of that, they couldn't really get the ball the way they needed to get it to be able to win this game. Plus, they ran out of the timeout. So, just some ugliness that you just don't want to see if you're a Pelicans fan, especially when you're 5-21 and you're trying to get a win. Now, they was trailing in the fourth quarter, and they ended up having to make a run, which they ended up doing to get back in the game. CJ McCollum hit some big shots and gave them an opportunity that they probably didn't even think they could get based off how the fourth quarter was going. But in the end, the Kings did just enough to get it done. 28-26 in favor of the Kings in the first quarter, 29-25 in favor of the Pelicans in the second quarter. 38-28 was the deciding quarter of this game, which was the third because of that 10-point lead that they was able to have in that quarter. And then the Pelicans 26-20 in the fourth quarter, they won it, but it wasn't enough to win the game. Domantas Sabonis for the Kings. We're going to start with the Kings. He had 32 points, plus 6 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 3 assists, 20 rebounds, so a 30-20 game for Sabonis. 6 of those rebounds was offensive, which you don't really see that type of number when you have 20 boards. 9 of 9 from the free throw line, 1 of 1 from 3, 11 of 15 from the field. He really got some easy shots. Easy shots. Even at 3 that he made, it was wide open like a practice shot. Then he made his practice free throws, all of them. He got some layups, some dunks, just some easy opportunities all game. You wouldn't even think he was on the court because he's one of the players you got to prepare for. You got to try to stop. You got to make it tough on them. And it didn't happen at all this game for Sabonis. He just abused their defense and really didn't even have to work in the post really at all to score because they always just right to the basket shots outside of that 3 and the free throws. But that's how it ended up going for him. Just an easy night at the office. DeMar DeRozan was just really good tonight. 29 points, plus 6 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 4 steals, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 10 of 11 from the free throw line, 3 of 3 from the three-point line, 8 of 18 from the field. He hit his threes when they was wide open. They basically was giving it to him, and he was taking them. He didn't take many, though, and he didn't switch up his style. He kept it true to the DeMar DeRozan style of play, and it ended up working out for him in the team. And he also got to the free throw line a bunch, 10 of 11. That's a lot of attempts, but he was actually able to convert them. Keegan Murray had his 18 points, plus 1 and plus minus 4 personal fouls, 9 rebounds, 6 of them was offensive. 101 from the free throw line, 3 of 7 from 3. He was 7 of 14 from the field. He knew when to get shot opportunities and when to stay out the way. He's a master of that, but he also rebounded well tonight, even though he did get in a little bit of foul trouble. De'Aaron Fox, 18 points, plus 3 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 5 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. 3 of his was offensive out of the 7. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 6 from 3, but he was 7 of 20 from the field. He's always looking for his shot and putting a lot of pressure on the opposing team defense, and he did that tonight, even though he shoot the ball particularly well tonight. Malik Monk, he started, and he had a lot of chances to do something, and he had the ball in his hands a lot, and he found a way to score, and he found a way to pass, but he ended up getting more assists than points, which is something that doesn't really happen too much for a guy like Malik Monk, but it happened tonight, and it didn't really matter too much because they won. 5 points, plus 6 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 11 from the field. Alex Lynn, 0 points, plus 4 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 assist, 1 rebound. That was it for him. He only played 6 minutes. That's why. Orlando Robinson, he played 3 minutes, 0 points, minus 1 and plus minus. Isaac Jones, 0 points, -7 and plus minus, or 1 from the 3-point line, or 2 from the field. He only played 5 minutes, so he couldn't do much. Kevin Huerter played 28 minutes. He struggled, 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, though. 3 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, -3 and plus minus 7 points. Kobe Jones, 0 points, -7 and plus minus, 1 personal foul. 5 minutes, so he didn't do much else because of that. Keon Ellis had 2 points, +2 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, and that was pretty much it for him. He did play 20 minutes, like I said. Did not play for the rest of the guys. Coach's decision, 37 to 93, 39% from the field, 10 of 34, 29% from 3, and 27 of 29, 93% from the free throw line. That's a lot of free throws, but they did knock them down because they struggled from the field. They struggled from 3, but they knocked down their free throw lines and kept getting down there. And they also had 51 rebounds. 18 of them was offensive out of the 51, 24 assists, 12 steals. That also helped them stay in the game and get the lead. 2 blocks, 11 turnovers, and 19 personal fouls. And then the New Orleans Pelicans, Herb Jones, he played 35 minutes. He ended up with 7 points, -5 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. 1 was offensive, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 of 10 from the field. Misi, 7 points for him, -6 and plus minus. He did have 5 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 assist, 11 rebounds. 5 of them was offensive, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 of 4 from the field. CJ McCollum really got hot, 36 points for him. He led everybody with that, -4 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 of 11 from 3, 14 of 24 from the field. DeJounte Murray, 20 points, -6 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 8 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. He did it all. He also was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 7 from 3, 8 of 19 from the field. Mixed it up, was able to get to that mid-range and floater range and pull-up range. Also was able to hit a couple threes and get to the free throw line, and was able to keep his face straight up and look and survey the court to find open guys on his team. And this team was a very fast-paced game sometimes, and then in the fourth quarter it slowed down a lot, and the Kings was able to execute better and make tougher shots than the Pelicans. But I like what DeJounte did as a playmaker and scorer tonight. Trey Murphy, 21 points, -1 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 4 rebounds, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 3 of 9 from 3, 6 of 13 from the field. And the rest of the guys off the bench, Jamal Cain, 1 point, +3 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 4 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 from 3. That was his only field goal attempt. Daniel Tice made a 3 that was wide open. He was happy. But other than that, he was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the field, 7 points, +5 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive. Trey Jamison, 1 point, -1 and plus minus, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 from the field and 3 for when it comes to attempts. Brandon Boston, 9 points, +2 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 of 9 from the field. Antonio Reeves, 3 minutes, 1 rebound. It was offensive, 1 assist, +3 and plus minus, 0 points. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision, injury or illness, regardless, they couldn't get on the court. 39 of 83, 47% from the field, 14 of 37, 37% from 3, 17 of 20, 85% from the free throw line, and they had 43 rebounds, 22 assists, 6 steals, 4 blocks, 17 turnovers, which is way too many, and also 22 personal fouls, which was a lot too, considering that they made them at a high clip, and 109 points. They was 2 away from tying and 3 away from winning the game and not going into overtime, but neither of them happened because the Kings was able to make a good play to get the ball in bounds and be able to stop them from making any type of decisive things that could happen to turn the game against them. And they ended up holding on to the ball and winning the game. So I like what I seen out of both teams. Obviously, the Pelicans still have a lot of their best players missing, which is terrible, but there's nothing you can do but wait till they come back. And hopefully the guys that's playing now can stay healthy. And when they come back, they can all be healthy at the same time to try to save their season, which looks like a mission impossible thing for them right now. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. It looks like they're going to be out the playoffs. I know they got a lot of games left, but you already got to win so many games and lose so many games that you can do before you're just going to be disqualified from even being able to make the playoffs, because it's just that hard to win games in general in the NBA. And then you look at a team like the Sacramento Kings. They're trying to find a way to improve their record. They're trying to find a way to improve their play. They're trying to show that they're one of the best teams in the NBA. But one of those teams that has better players and coach a little bit better is going to have to fall out for them to be able to climb up. I don't know if the Kings can win enough and stay consistent enough when it comes to winning to be able to ultimately be a playoff team. And it also is tough to even be a play-in team in the Western Conference, if I had to be honest, because the records are just like that. Like, the Kings can't really make too many of the mistakes. They can't lose to the teams they've been losing to, and they also going to have to step up a little bit more against the teams they should be competing on the same level as to or higher. But that's something that we know is logic that we all understands as hoop fans, but it's still a tough thing to say. Like, you got DeMar DeRozan, you got De'Aaron Fox, you got Sabonis, you got a decent bench, you have a great coach, you have everything you need. The only problem is most teams in the West do too. And that's the unfortunate part, but it is good for competition. Can't get too tired. You can't get too comfortable. You got to continue to play a game like it's the last game that you can play, because it might help you not even be at the championship level. You just need to get in the playoffs to be able to win a championship, because things can go your way and you just can get in a good situation. But if you don't make it, you only have a shot. So that's the unfortunate part about that. But we all know that comes with the territory. So I like what I've been seeing out the Kings. I like that they're healthier now, but they still got to win some of these games in a row. They got to start getting it done more consistently. It is really something that Mike Brown got to keep telling them every day. We're good. We start. This is like a fresh new season because we're 500. Now we got to show that we was better than where we was coming into the season, because we had to integrate some new pieces. And on top of that, we got to show that we're better than what we were a couple weeks into the season, because now we understand what we should be doing as a team and how we should be playing to win as a team and how we should be defending, even though they're still not great defensively, especially interiorly. Is nothing that they can fix with that right now besides taking a gamble on somebody in the trade, which makes, the chemistry back off a little bit. So they're in a tough position where they have to show something new. They have to be who they are. And if they just a tough offensive juggernaut, then that's what they are. But they have to maximize that and find a way to do that consistently for all 4 quarters, just to be able to win enough games to be a team that's back in the playoffs and really playing for something, instead of just having another good. It was a good season. They did better than what we expected. But what is that now? This team actually has expectations, so that's not going to work this year like it did in the previous years, because they're not a surprise team anymore. De'Aaron Fox is not a up-and-coming player anymore. Sabonis is an established big man in this league, an accomplished big man in this league. So that comes with responsibility, that comes with respect, that comes with expectations. And right now, the Kings are not living up to their own expectations that they thought they had when it was coming into the season, and they still have a chance to correct it now and go on and have a better ending to the season than the beginning that they had so far. And I like that they're 13-13, because I'm like, you can figure this stuff out. But now that you're getting it figured out, now you should be able to show it on the court, and now you should be able to be relatable and be understanding where your teammates is coming from and seeing what they have seen, and going through those wars with them should make you better, smarter, and give you a more of an edge, because now you want to compete with these guys, because now you know what they're about, especially if you're DeMar DeRozan, because a lot of these guys already been on the roster. So he'll be the new guy that's learning how to play with these guys, especially because he's a big part of what they do, a huge part of what they do. So it's a lot of things that they should have figured out now that they didn't have, a couple weeks ago. But now that they do, we should expect them to be winning more because of that. And we'll see if they do. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, players, that's rookies, superstars, franchise players, and future Hall of Famers. And I also do rookie content and also mock drafts. And I also cover Sovereign League. And if you want to see some more things that I offer, just check out my channel in general and you can see what I do. You can also follow me on other platforms. My other pages are on my page too. All you gotta do is click my channel and you'll see all the other platforms you can follow me on. I do other content that's normally not on YouTube. That's gonna be on those exclusively. And if you want to know more, those are the perfect platforms for that. And on top of that, if you love basketball, I only do NBA content only and analysis on those type of things. That's all this channel is for. Nothing more, nothing less. Other than that, thanks for watching. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. No more videos for the rest of the day. And other than that, we'll see what happens, Friday, and we'll see who wins the cup next week. I'll be covering that all. I don't miss a day. That's another thing that's good about this channel. Consistent content, 24/7. No, but 7 days a week, yes. I got you guys covered. I'm gone for right now.